Yay! Hey cruisers! Welcome to our Tuesday night live stream. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to answer your cruise questions. We're going to share our top 5 Amazon travel deals and fashion deals for the week. And then after that, we're going to have our Amazon live after party where we talk all about some fall clothing items for guys and gals. That is going to be fun. So buckle up. Let's have some fun together. Very excited to be here with all of you today. Oh my goodness sakes. Let's see. Let's get right into the questions here. Now, our wonderful friend Bill Byungo, he had a question for us about a hotel. We're going to get to that. But first, I want to give a huge thank you and an acknowledgement to our Patreon community. Our backstage crew is what we call them. And we love it when they type in crew into the chat. So please do that, backstage crew, so I can see it a little bit later. And it's great to see all of you here. I see some folks who haven't been with us in a while back and hanging with us, going to help us answer questions today. So I am, as I was sharing in the pre-chat, I have a boo-boo. We think I got stung by a wasp today. We were dealing, unfortunately, with a nest, a wasp nest that got way up deep into an outdoor lamp. And as we were cleaning it out, I felt something like really dramatically pummel my ankle, and it was excruciating. So we're just assuming it was a wasp bite. We Googled it. It looks like a wasp bite. But man, does it hurt, you guys. It is on fire. So that's why I started the live stream early, because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel standing, and I just wanted to kind of get moving instead of waiting. I'm kind of anxious to get off of my feet. So if I sit down, that is why. But right now it's good. I took a couple ibuprofen. I iced it. I even took a hot bath, and we are good to go. So good to see so many backstage crew members here. It's great to see all of you. Let's get started with questions. Our first question came earlier today from Bill Byungo. Bill is going on a Mexican Riviera Discovery Princess Cruise. He is going to be, he says he's a Hyatt employee, gets employee discounts, so he's wondering which Hyatt property is closest to the Princess Cruise Port. So Bill probably already knows that the Princess Cruise Port is in San Pedro, California, which is also known as the Los Angeles World Cruise Center or the Los Angeles Cruise Terminal. The closest Hyatt property, Bill, that I can find are several of them in Long Beach. I think you're going to be best staying at either the Hyatt Regency Long Beach or the Hyatt Centric at the Pike in Long Beach. So get yourself over to Long Beach. It is only about a 10-minute drive when the traffic is mild. You will be going over the Vincent Thomas or whatever bridge that is to get to Long Beach. But it's a pleasant drive. It's a pretty drive. And to be honest, there's a heck of a lot more to do, Bill, in Long Beach than there is over in San Pedro anyway. And you really only have the Hilton and the Crown Plaza to speak of over in San Pedro anyway. So if you really want to do that, just go, my friend, go to Long Beach and you're going to be good to go. That's my recommendation. So good to see all of you here. Ooh, baking soda. I'm going to try that, Cheryl. Someone told me to put some vinegar on it earlier, and I did. I put apple cider vinegar on a cotton ball, but it burned really, really bad, so then I ended up washing it off. I've also heard basil. I think I'll try that paste with baking soda because it's really painful. Charles Turner said, have I been to Bimini and what did I do? Unfortunately, Charles, I haven't yet been to Bimini, but I understand it's really fun to just go chill at the pool. If you're doing like the beach club, the Bimini Beach Club with Virgin, you'll hang at the pool, enjoy the food, things like that. Douglas said that I'm his company while he makes dinner. Okay, good. Well, hopefully you're making me some dinner too, Douglas. Karen Turnbow said, what do you think about cruise ducks and cruise friendship bracelets? I love cruise ducks. I think it's a beautiful and sweet tradition that is... It's the spirit of cruising. Is it sometimes maybe a little out of control? Sure, fine, whatever. But I think it's so beautiful. And I have friends who make custom, Karen, they make custom ducks. And they do everything from hand paint their ducks to crocheting and knitting ducks. I have a couple of folks that we met on my birthday cruise last year on Regal Princess. They gave me a duck magnet that had the voyage engraved into it, and that duck is on my fridge still. Like, I think they're very special and sweet, and I think cruising is a communal thing for a lot of people. It's a friendly, warm, get to know your neighbor kind of a thing. Even though half of my family is kind of introverted, I think they would agree. They would say, I think it's a sweet tradition. Let's not mess with it. Enjoy it. A lot of the crew members love finding the ducks too. I think it's really sweet. Dale, do you think it was a yellow jacket? Are yellow jackets more, what's that? Are yellow jackets more painful? I thought that was the end of the question, honey. You really threw me off. Mr. Cruises TV likes to mess with me. So anyway, I think it's precious and sweet, and I think it's a tradition that shouldn't go away. So that's just me. Oh, hello. Xiao said, I'd love to do a European cruise. Do you have any tips for planning that? I definitely have European tips for you. First of all, you need to have a very good travel agent because you are also dealing with flights and things like that. I have a Mediterranean cruise packing list that is wonderful. I would love to get it to you. Let me get that video in the chat for you. And you will be good to go at least on some packing tips. And I'll tag you. Is it Zhao? Is that how you say your name? Okay, very cool. Yeah, no kidding. I kind of noticed that. Okay. Oh, thanks you guys for all the love about the wasp thing. It only happened a couple of hours ago. This is very much a new development, and it's okay. I'll be okay. I was a little worried at first. Hi, Kat. I was definitely a little worried about it at first because the pain when it first happened, ask the boys, I was running around and just like going, ow! I felt like a little bit like, what's the guy? Is it Homer Simpson that goes, no, that's not Homer. It's Peter Griffin in Family Guy, isn't it? He goes like this and this, he goes, like that whole thing. I couldn't stop moving because it was so painful. But the second I got ice on it, I felt okay. Once I realized I'm not having an allergic reaction to it, we're going to be fine. There's nothing you can do with a wasp bite anyway. I was like, it'll be okay. Mike and Cheryl, thank you so much. Aw, I think that super chat is for you, honey. So Mr. Cruises TV can buy me dinner. We're going to go to dinner tonight and get his favorite salmon bowl. And you want to hear something? We found a restaurant that has a salmon bowl for the exact amount of your super chat. So you just bought Mr. Cruises TV a salmon bowl, or me a shrimp bowl. That's a pretty good deal for a salmon bowl, in my opinion. Not too shabs. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Heather. Yay, you caught us live. Yeah, we came live a little bit early just because I was feeling like, I don't know how long I'm gonna make it tonight, and we do have to do an Amazon live stream after this. So it was like, I'm gonna get started early and make sure that we get to answer people's cruise questions in a timely fashion. So does anybody else have any further questions? If you do, please let me know. Ooh, Elizabeth said, I'm allergic to wasps. The sting spot is painful and it takes forever to go away. You may need to get it looked at. Yes, I'm starting to think that might be the case. I don't think I'm allergic, but Elizabeth, it is not like anything I've ever experienced. I was stung by a bee right here once and it was no big deal. And I just usually don't have bad reactions to things. So I am a little bit, I guess I'm a little tiny bit concerned, just because of the fact that it's it burns. It really burns. And we're actually not 100% sure it was a wasp. And this is Texas, man. We got the crazy beasties out here, y'all. It is nuts out here. But then again, because of what we were doing, because we were dealing with a nest that was in a light and we had to get it out, it seems pretty darn logical to me that that's what happened. But nobody saw the wasp. So we'll see, but I think we're gonna be okay. Paulia Treadwell said, hey Sherry, cruise ducks are fun. My husband prints them. Oh, 3D prints them. Lots of fun hiding or just giving them to our favorite YouTubers. That's awesome. Paulia, my husband did the same thing. He made 3D printed ducks. Someday I need to get them out and show them to you because I have a few left. We actually hid ducks on one cruise. Actually, I think we've done it twice and it was fun. When my son was a certain age, it was so fun, Paulia. It was like, this is the time to do that. So, oh, how fun, Jessica. Jessica, I've not been to Anchorage before. Does anybody know where some places to eat in Anchorage for Jessica? Let's help her out. Cruising Scene said, have you been on Jubilee? How do you feel about the ship? I spent the day on Jubilee, but I haven't been for a week. I have a full tips and tricks video on it though. Based on talking to friends and being on the ship physically, I can tell you it is stunningly beautiful. I'm dying to go on Carnival Jubilee because hello, I live in Texas now and I can drive there. But the conditions have not aligned that well. So we're gonna get ourselves onto Jubilee at some point. Oh man, Vicky, you have to carry an EpiPen? Yuck. Oh my gosh, so scary. Hi, Vernon. Thank you so much. You know what, Vernon, that's a great point, and I was not standing still. We were dealing with an active situation, so I wasn't standing still. But yes, I think that whatever hit me, it wasn't, I don't know that it was aggressive. I think it was actually, we think it was kind of a fluke because it really felt like it was fast. It felt like I got hit by something, not like I got stung by something. And the bruising on my ankle looks a heck of a lot more like I got hit. So we'll see what happens, but I feel good right now. Cheryl says, question, good specialty dining on Wonder of the Seas. Oh my gosh. Well, Cheryl, you have to do the mason jar. It's amazing. And honestly, if you can, I would recommend doing it for brunch one day and doing it for dinner another day. If you've done Wonderland, you've done Wonderland. So if there's an issue with time or budget, skip Wonderland. Definitely do the Italian place. It's really good. Do you want to hear a funny thing though? I've never been to Chops on Royal Caribbean. I've never done Chops. So I can't tell you if I'd recommend Chops, but for me, it's going to be the mason jar first and foremost. Oh my gosh, Samir said, question for you, Juneau Glacier Adventure, did you go through the ship or on your own? When we did Juneau, when we did the multi-tour, when we did the salmon bake, we walked around the glacier and we did a whale watching tour, we did it through another company. I would recommend doing it through Shore Excursions Group because it's going to be cheaper, but you could do it either way. Bill Bayongo said, I need something to do in Mazatlan. Cilantro. So I will tell you, Bill, that in Mazatlan, I like to go to the El Cid Marina Beach and just crash their pool. I think it still works. I haven't done it in many, many years. So might have to look and see if that's still a thing. But that's what I like to do. Or take a city tour the first time you go there. If you've never done it, Bill, you're going to have so much fun on that Mexican Riviera trip. Hi, Celine. Thank you, Celine. Said, I love your wall color. Celine, want to know a secret? It's paper. We have a whole bunch of interchangeable pull-down papers back here. We have aqua, yellow, and pink, so we can change it. So, yeah. Oh, the dog sled one, Samir. Okay, so if you're doing the helicopter to a glacier, that might be something I would do with the cruise line. When we did it with Oceana, and it was a good thing to do it that way. And the reason I would say that is because of verifying safety. With any kind of a helicopter, I want to go with the absolute safest record because I have a little bit of a fear of float planes and helicopters just based on some of the accidents that have happened out there. So maybe with that one, maybe go with the cruise company, but to be honest, a lot of times the cruise companies use the same vendors as the third parties. And you're not gonna be overcrowded most likely on a dog sled and helicopter tour because they can only fit so many people in the helicopter, so yeah. Justrea said, any specialty dining recommendations for Icon of the Seas? Ooh. Okay, let me tell you which ones I would pick if I was on Icon. Let me see what they have, and then I'll tell you what my choices would be. And I think that was Drea. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, Empire Supper Club, for sure. Samir and his family who are here in the chat, they did that, and that is amazing if you get a chance to do that. Obviously, they have Chops if you want to do a steakhouse experience, right? You could do that. But I think if I were going to budget for it, I would do Empire Supper Club. And then maybe, let me pick one more for you. Ooh, let me look. I'm gonna say skip Hooked and go with Giovanni's. and Empire Supper Club. Like if you want to do just 2 nights of dining, I would do that. I gotta say the celebration table thing looks really, really cool. That's the thing that's the VIP experience up in the Aquadome. But I would skip Hooked. If you like Izumi, if you like, you know, teppanyaki, hibachi, and sushi, then maybe you could do that too. But that's how I would do it. Ray Hayes, awesome on Encore. Yay, a late season-ish Alaska cruise. Ray, have so much fun. Samir said, on Icon, there's nothing really new. You got Chops, Izumi's great, Empire Supper Club, yes. Agree. I knew you'd say that, Samir. See, I know these things. I was able to predict Samir's answer. Oh my gosh, how fun. Placement 239, you're gonna have a blast. Look at this countdown. Marty's got a good one coming up. Oasis of the Seas dining, let's check for you. I'm gonna find out again, what restaurants do they have? And let me tell you my recommendations for Oasis of the Seas dining. Miss Marilyn, I will tell you what I would do on Oasis of the Seas. Okay. They have a Solarian Bistro, which is nice, so that's going to break up the crowd at the buffet, the Windjammer, as Matt calls it. But I think if I were going to be doing that ship, I would do 150 Central Park for sure. That's an amazing experience. I would do Giovanni's Table. And of course, again, you've got Chops Grill on there, but for me, 150 Central Park is a really beautiful experience on the Oasis class ship, and I think that's a good one for you. Oh my gosh, Carmen, I'm so excited for you. That's going to be fabulous. Way to go. Okay, so Samir said Giovanni's on Icon doesn't have the best environment. It's too loud on the promenade. Oh, they put it on the promenade. That is no bueno, Samir. Oh, no, I do not agree with that. All right, bring on a few more questions, friends. We've got about 5 more minutes. I'd love to answer them, so bring it on. Oh, Terry, Norwegian Prima, Iceland in 7 days. You guys really have some amazing cruises coming up. I'm excited for you all. So you guys, did you hear about the cruise news today that, I guess it wasn't super huge news, but that their Princess is kind of encouraging people to go on those longer cruises because they've got that new Medallion Net Max internet. So they're basically saying, like, come work with us, come work on the ship. Mr. Cruise Tips TV and I were saying, well, we should try it. We should challenge Princess to see if we can keep a live stream going. Because usually on any cruise ship, it is very, very difficult to do. Awesome, Chris. That's going to be so fun. Yay, Vernon's got a question for me. Awesome, Vernon, going on Sapphire, noticing there's only 2 specialty restaurants. It's been possible to get reservations, been showing booked on the, oh, weird, Vernon. Go there day 1, it'll open up. I'm pretty sure with Princess you're gonna be okay. That, or they may have closed it out. They may have closed the Sapphire Princess restaurant, and they're not offering reservations. That might be the problem. So just go on day 1 and try to get in. They'll get you in, I'm sure. Kayla, 101 days until Mexican Riviera on Discovery. Ooh, I really want to do a sailing on Discovery. That's another ship I've spent a day on but haven't been on. And then you guys, there's new itineraries. Carnival put out some new itineraries too. Did you hear about that? They have their 2026 and 2027 ones out. And those are actually, there's more of them that are going to Half Moon Cay, which is Holland America's private island. So that is amazing. Traveling Cone Arlene. I should do that. Sounds like a great idea. Always wondered if it's possible to work from a cruise. Yeah, I want to try it. I want to see if it can really rise to the challenge because we live stream almost daily on Amazon. It's a big part of our business. And of course, YouTube, we're doing it right now, right? Placement 239 said, we have the premium beverage package. How do we get around getting water and not having it included in the drink package? How do we get around getting water and not having it in the drink? Oh, on Sun Princess, you have... Water is included on Princess in the premium beverage package. Yeah, I think so, Placement. I think you're okay. I think water's included. You're good to go. Yeah, not a problem. Samir, ooh, thank you for that. NSAIDs, around the clock, topical steroids. If allergic, Benadryl. Okay, great. I might just start a Benadryl tonight before bed. Okay, so topical steroids. Ooh, I didn't know that. A cortisone ointment. Okay, I'm on it. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. My personal doc. Okay, Arlene, you booked the thermal pass in Norwegian Joy. Thanks to our amazing video. That makes me so happy. I know you're going to love it. It's a really nice one, and it's new and shiny and beautimous. I'm very excited for you. Kayla's counting it down. Vernon, you are close. You are close to that cruise. I am very excited for you. I know, right? Elizabeth's like, write it down. Whenever Samir gives us advice, we're always like, thank you. And we all write it down. Oh my gosh. Oh, yay. Oh my gosh, Laurel, that's great. When you book those standby cruises with Holland America, you guys, Holland America has a standby program where they let you cruise for really cheap, but do they make you live nearby? Do you have to live within a certain radius or they won't allow you to do it? Oh, not having it take away from your drink limit for the day? I really don't think that the water takes away from the drink limit. I could be wrong. I guess I see what you mean though. It does say in a 24-hour period. Alcoholic drinks are limited to 15 in a 24-hour period. You're good to go. The water isn't counted into the limit. Non-alcoholic drinks do not have this limitation, nor do they count towards the maximum. Yay, you're okay. I'll put it in the chat for you. There it is. Oh, it's too long. It won't fit in the chat. Hang on. Let me truncate it and put it in the chat. One segundo. It won't fit. Sorry. You know what? I'm going to give you the URL for the website. This is what we need to do. I'm going to let you look at their website. So here, placement. I'm gonna tag you, okay? Here we go. Here's the policy. Check it yourself. Make sure I didn't read it wrong. But I'm sure it's fine. Aw, Tom said if you could cruise on only one cruise line, what would be your choice? Don't you make me do this. It would be a Diamond Princess. I would just live on the ship. I'm sorry. I know it's old. I do not care. I love it. I'm passionate about cruising Japan. My family loves it, and it's just very special. I mean, if my first instinct was I would actually say Seabourn because the premium lines are so different. Like there's nothing like being on Seabourn, or Oceania is even like high premium, but not ultra luxury. I mean, if I really could have a choice, yeah, probably Seabourn. But for just like the overall experience and everything about it I love, whether it's the staff, the crew, the cruise director, the deck parties where they play traditional Japanese music and you learn traditional Japanese dances instead of like doing the wobble on a Wednesday night. Like it is just amazing. Oh, Paradise, Carnival Horizon. I'd have to give that some thought. I know that I haven't been on Horizon. I know that it's somewhat similar to Panorama. So if they have the ropes course, that's really fun. If they have the sky ride, that's amazing. Don't miss it. Make sure you take closed-toed shoes. That's a really fun one. No. Vicky, the Princess Japan cruises aren't sold out. What's happening is that the ship is relocating temporarily over to Australia. So what's going on is that you're probably not seeing it come back until next spring because the ship is going to be going over for a little stint in, I believe it's Southeast Asia and Australia. So I've got to look it up. Let me sort by date and tell you when she is making her journey. And then we're going to sort by date. Okay, so right now, the ship is actually preparing to leave. So it's leaving Tokyo and going to Sydney on September 4th on a 22-day Asia and Australia voyage. She will be in Australia through the winter and also in New Zealand through that period. And then the ship will return to Japan. I know it's next spring. I know it is. I just have to find it. Okay, the ship departs Sydney for its first Asia and Australia and lands in Yokohama on Monday, February 17th. That cruise is sold out. The February 21st, 2025 22-day cruise is not sold out. The 10-day March 15th Kyushu Spring Flowers is not sold out. So you're good to go. You just need to wait until basically, I would say you probably need to wait until March because the February one is 22 days long. So get up there and do the Spring Flowers. KCC said, I'm booked on Regal Princess with Premier in November. Will my gratuities be completely covered or you have to pay the difference? Nope. You should be covered. Based on when you booked it, you should be covered for the amount that it was when you booked it. As far as I know, that's the way that it is. Yeah. Yeah. So who said they see 2026 dates? Vicky, you can, they're on there. You just need to sort by date. So go to Princess's website, go to ships, select Diamond Princess, go to the portion that says, at the top it's going to say stateroom, sort, and regions. Go to sort, select date, and scroll down. Now there's tons of options for March. I see them right in front of me. They're not sold out. You should be okay. They're on there. You have to sort by ship. So Diamond Princess, don't do Japan, just put ship. Okay, got it, Vicky? Try it and let me know how it works. Hi, Tam Carp. Oh, good placement. I'm glad to put your mind at ease about that drink package thing. That is the worst feeling. Oh, man, I would be worried too because I would drink like 6 bottles of water a day. You know what I mean? All right, friends, we are at the towards the end of our show. We're not done. But I do want to do a little wrap up here, and I want to share our top 5 deals of the week from Amazon, and I also want to give you guys the link for the Amazon Live After Party. If you like live stream the chat and you want more of a personal interaction with me, come to the live stream on Amazon because I can see every comment a lot easier. It's less busy, and I'd sure love to talk with you over there. So after this, that's where we're going. So that link is in there. Let's talk about my top 5 picks for Amazon deals this week that I love to share with you, okay? The first thing I wanna share with you, and what I'm gonna do is, everything is in the description of this video, but as we go, I'm gonna put it in the chat. The first thing I wanna tell you guys is that these cute little Tagry headphones are back on sale again. These come in lots of really pretty colors. This one's called Sunset Pink, and these are really nice for flights and for travel. And they have an additional coupon on them right now. So those are really, really cheap. That's deal number 1. Deal number 2 is this beautiful new off-the-shoulder dress that I got recently. This is so beautiful. You guys are gonna love it. Bear with me, just gonna find it there. Here it is. This is the cutest. You guys are gonna love this. This dress right here goes from on the shoulder to off the shoulder, depending on how you want to wear it. And it's a maxi. I actually bought it in a medium and it's totally a maxi on me, but if you're a taller girl, you're probably gonna find that this is more like a midi dress. So this is on sale and it's so beautiful. Hi PJ, nothing major, no major announcements or anything like that. Oh, Kayla, oh my gosh. You really raised the bar on that first cruise. Okay. I have another maxi dress that's on sale that is so beautiful I want to share with you guys. And yes, Charles can vouch for those earbuds, you guys. He has these and they are the bomb. So this new maxi is super pretty as well. I just got this. It has a very nice wide arm, but it's not super baggy in the bodice. I'm gonna belt it though to give it a little bit more of a shape, but this is really beautiful and comes in a variety of colors. I'm also in a medium in this. It's super, super pretty if you like green, but please know that there's a gazillion colors there. And then this Bagsmart toiletry bag with a free TSA bag is so cheap right now. I had to share this with you guys because this bag comes with a special front pocket. It comes with an extra TSA style bag that's gonna be something like this, but in the color that you're getting it with. And this holds so much stuff, you guys. I would recommend buying the standard size in this toiletry bag because the large is humongous. But these are beautiful. I've had that bag for like 5 years and it's really nice. It's oversized, but it's beautiful. Hi, Wu-Tang Life. Are you really? Well, what an honor. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Do I have any late season Alaska cruisers in the house? Is anybody, if you're still going to Alaska, drop me a little hands up emoji or just type Alaska. I'd love to know if anybody is still going up there and what ship you're going to be on. If you are, you still have time to grab binoculars. Don't do an Alaska cruise without binoculars, especially if you're traveling with your kids or your grandchildren. This is a must. So those are my 5 deals for the week for Amazon. I put more deals from previous weeks down in the description of the video too. You can check it out. And we're going to be doing an all fall fashion live stream after this. And I'm going to be showing off all of these clothes. They're really, really cute things. And I have men's and women's items. So that's where we're going after this. Yes, near LAX or Los Cabos. Jerusha Marie, I don't like staying near LAX, but when I have to, I stay at the Westin in LAX. There's also a Radisson down there. You can really find anything. It's not bad. I love it. Bye, Blue Shoppers going on Joy. Vernon's doing Alaska. Tom's doing it. Very cool. Dale, it depends on, for the Bagsmart bag, it depends on how many toiletries you really need to pack. Sometimes, yes, it does take up too much space and I'll go with something smaller. Other times, sorry guys, I kind of blew out the microphone there with that crazy sneeze. Other times, it's totally fine. And if you're packing for a whole family, it might work. Look at all of you guys. Oh, okay, interesting, Mary. Rumble. I don't even know what that is. I think I'm dating myself. I don't know what Rumble is. Okay. Parking at the port for Icon. Ooh, wow, that's really expensive. Wild Daisies, I don't know. We'll have to see what everybody says about that. Lots of you guys going to Alaska. Okay. Anybody have any information for Wild Daisy on port parking for Icon? Like any off-site parking options? Yeah, Mary, we got to get you back out there again, cruising. So what I would say too is for the port parking for Icon, another thing we could do is check the comments. Excuse me, guys, I'm so sorry. Check the comments of the video after the replay goes, the live stream goes to replay, and people might comment. Sometimes what they do is throughout the week, they watch the replay and they comment with the answer. So you might want to check it for that too. All right, friends, we're going to jump over to Amazon Live now and talk about some fall fashion. If you'd like to come on over and join us there, I'm going to put the link in the chat one more time. And we'd love to see you. It'll take me about 3 minutes to grab a cup of water and to jump over there. It's not going to take long, so just hang out, wait, and you can still ask us cruise questions over there. Okay, to our new subscribers tonight and our newbies, I want to welcome you and thank you so much for subscribing and hanging out with us. We are here to support you. Also, go to our website, cruisetipstv.com, and hit into that search bar. Anything you're looking for, you're probably going to find it. We've had our website for a very long time. Have a good rest of your week, guys. See you on the Amazon Live, and until next time, see you on the high seas. Bye-bye.
Cruise around the week.
Hey, click me to subscribe.